To quote Wikipedia in regards to a finishing move, it is a dedicated special attack used to knock an enemy on the brink of defeat in a flashy and spectacular manner. Alright, so starting off the list, we have Gunther, who does the powerbomb, and you can see in the footage, it's quite weak looking sometimes. Sure, he hits it, and it looks great. Other times, it is really weak looking. And I can't be the only one who's bothered by this. Like, Gunther, awesome wrestler, Walter, whatever you want to call him. But he does this powerbomb, and I just, it's really lackluster to me to end matches. And I think it might go in the bin. So, next on the list is L.A. Knight with the Blunt Force Trauma. BFT for short. So, this move isn't too bad, really, either. It kind of depends on who's taking it. And if he does it really fast in a smooth motion, it doesn't look too bad. But other times, it looks very choppy and a bit sloppy, LA. And I just think, the guy who's on the brink of the main event should have a better finishing move. Moving on to Alexa Bliss. And this one's a bit unfair because she hasn't really wrestled properly in years. But I don't like this move, the Twisted Bliss. I couldn't show her the actual footage, but you see, she does sort of like a little turn mid-air. I don't really get it. She's won a lot of matches with this move. It looks weak because she is very small. So I think it goes in the bin. Next up, we got the Australian Grayson Waller, who does the Rolling Ace Crusher, which is kind of a cool move, honestly. But what is that? The guy is just holding his tummy while Grayson literally rolls into the ring. I like the move. I hate the setup. That's pretty much the main thing I dislike about it, especially in the game. I don't know how 2K can really set it up, but to do a move and then to roll out of the ring to do a running head start to do a stunner looks really dumb. If the camera doesn't bring attention to it and he comes out of nowhere, absolutely fine. And that's a pretty good finishing move. But the way it currently is, where he has to do a bit of a stun and then he rolls out, not ideal. And lastly, we got Dominic Mysterio, the man who was not the master of the 619, does the worst 619 in the history of WWE. Cesaro's looked a bit weird. And what I'm showing is from a 2K, it's Rey Mysterio's animation in the game. But it looks really slow when he does it in real life. And maybe it's just because he's tall. It just doesn't really suit him at all. Well, anyway, that was my fast 5 worst moves in WWE right now. And thanks for watching.